We're gonna start. Here we go. Here we go. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Filthy Creatures Live. My name is Dibs. We are the podcast that goes live 3 days a week on Twitch. Put some stuff up on YouTube. We're all about checking out all the new the news and all that sort of stuff. But today I am joined with the one and only Mr. Arc DK. How are you, sir?
It's a goose.
And officially, Laser God himself. Laser God 420, what's going on?
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
360 honey dipper.
So
Needless just to tell you to have a nice day.
we've just come off the American Thanksgiving weekend, I guess, for you, Ark. How was that for you? Because we don't do it here. Yeah.
Lots of food. I mean, it was good with lots of food, but like, I don't really get to celebrate it because, reasons. But I need to go and have food with a family friend, so it was kind of cool. I mean, it was kind of neat.
Freaking sick, Rowie. We should
throws everything the fuck off.
We should celebrate some sort of Thanksgiving, man.
I'm thanks for you guys.
Oh man, you know what you know what I'm thankful for? I'm thankful for I remembered to put a spare toilet roll in the holster because this morning I got caught out, bro. I was like, I can make it, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, lucky there's a spare one there. That's what I'm thankful for today. But so what's been happening in the meantime? There's been a lot of weird things. I know, Roy, you and I have been playing a whole ton of 3v3s in Overwatch, and just like so not to be like, oh man, it's gonna happen, but like if they do introduce like a 3v3 like proper tournament, we're going in. We're seriously fucking going in, and this is not even like, oh, still for the lols, like legitimately like going in, because like we can get a third in, like whoever, and we usually do really well. So,
whoever, doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah, no, like so we had,
it's like armless Bob playing with his toes right now.
That's fine.
We
only need two, man.
Yeah.
Clutch plays.
So like what we had Gets Graphic that came in and played with us, and we were wiping people the floor, and then we also had Akuma Kasai come in, and we played with him, wiping the floor with people with him, and Getsy come in, or he didn't? He played normal with us, didn't he? He played yeah. So
all I can say on it is I found out I'm really good at the 1v1s.
Oh, okay. So that's interesting. I like the 1v1s. I think the 1v1s are a fantastic thing.
I don't like the 1v1s, but I found out I'm really good at them.
It's all about cheesing them. It's all about like trying to get them to like spend their abilities.
Basically, I'm just trying to get behind them. Half the time, as long as you can flank them and get behind them, you can catch them off guard and just lay into them.
True.
You can usually kill them quicker that way, unless you're playing like a character that is designed to either get away quickly, like what's her face? Sombra. If you're playing Sombra, usually your best bet is to go invisible, wait for the motherfucker, pop out, and then hit them as hard as you can.
True. That is true. Or if you're playing Bastion, basically you just bait them, or you just wait for them to come to you or talk.
Like the guy that was playing Bastion that I went up against, worst Bastion I've ever seen. Never. I mean, it was just bad. I just like sat by his stairs and waited for him.
Oh, we can attest to a lot of weird Bastion plays that we came up against, but what games have you guys been playing recently? Like, Ark, what have you been playing recently, dude?
Shit, dude, I pulled out my fucking old library of PS2 games and PS1 games, man. I've been fucking playing them. Now I will be playing the new Final Fantasy when it comes out.
That's Final Fantasy 11, right?
Nope.
Sorry. The other one.
Perfect timing. That's Final Fantasy 11. It's just like I'm just like, really, and then like that happened. That was me shooting at him. That's exactly what it was.
So
the new Final Fantasy is 15 verses, or now it's got some other fucking kind of name or some shit. Like that. It's just Final Fantasy 15.
I think it's just 15 now. That comes out tomorrow for us here. So
yeah, it comes out tomorrow for you guys. I'll be picking up my copy on Tuesday, probably in the evening. I won't be streaming until Wednesday, but I'm not too fucking worried about it.
Yep.
I'm slowly paying all my stuff off from GameStop, so I don't have to fucking buy from the cunts anymore.
That's a bit of a savage word coming out of a non-Aussie mouth.
Yeah. No, I don't like him. I don't like him at all. There's a whole story behind that. I'm not going to go into it, but basically, the GameStop that we have around here is just a bunch of flaming fucking retards, and they all need to die and go drink bleach or some shit. I don't care. I just need them to go away. But I'm gonna pick it up and play it on probably a Wednesday for folks. Gonna have a lot of fun with it. Besides that, just been playing a lot of old games. Been playing OCOG Shadow King. It's an old RPG that's really fucking weird, and I've been doing like voices for it.
Oh, sick.
Because I'm that guy. So, like, a lot of folks have been enjoying that and shit. But besides that, no, not much else has been playing except for Overwatch. But that's because that's my crack addiction of choice. I've been playing that for fucking ages now.
It's quickly become my crack addiction, essentially, because of just the threes, three shit.
Yeah, I feel a lot of people jumped on it whenever it changed their format. I mean, like, I've been playing it since the very beginning. I loved it, and like whenever they brought this new reformatted structure in, it was really nice because it like changed the game entirely. Beforehand, it was like, oh yeah, you all just fucking pick what you want, kill each other, yay! Or like now it's like even in fucking quick play, you can't have multiple of the same fucking character, which is great. I'm like, fucking hey, dude.
Yeah.
And then you got mystery play, which is a lot of fun, where you fucking like you die, you get switched to a different hero of your choosing. Well, not of your choosing, but of the game's choosing. And then, like, that was really fucking cool. And then they got 1v1, which, even though I don't like them as much, I'm good at them. Don't fucking ask me why. 3 versus 3 is actually the bane of my existence, because I usually, like, whenever I play, nobody else on the stream team is playing, because you're all fucking in bed.
Yeah, dude.
Dude. I'm fucking playing. Nobody else in the stream team's on or awake, so I can't play with them. So I end up having to play with these fucking randos and cannot pull head out of ass. And it's like, because it's just not fun, especially since I mostly play a healer, like a healer support character. I really like Lucio, and I really like fucking playing as Zenyatta. So that's what I usually play even when I'm 3v3.
Yep.
And these motherfuckers just run off somewhere. And it's like, if you don't stay where your healer can fucking see you, I can't keep you healed. So
that's exactly it. The whole trick behind threes is you stick together as a team. If you do not stick together as a team, you end up in this really weird situation where one person gets cut off, they get nailed, then another person gets cut off, then they get nailed. Yeah.
It's fun.
It's
it's fun. It's fun.
It's fun.
So let's Roy, I'm gonna ask you, man. Besides Overwatch, what have you been doing? What have you been playing? So what's been? I can see you got Overwatch in your sunglasses there, dude.
It's not Overwatch.
Oh.
Definitely not Street Fighter 4.
So other than Overwatch, I mean, Final Fantasy 15 drops tomorrow. I'm gonna be jumping on that bandwagon.
He's still probably fucking playing Pokemon.
I still can't get onto whether to decide whether I want to get a digital copy or physical copy of Final Fantasy 15. If I get digital copy, I can download it tonight and then stream it at midnight, or
just come to fucking
Melbourne,
Swanson Street, Melbourne today.
Today. Yeah, I'll hop and play.
Come on a plane now. Come and hang out with me.
Yeah.
We'll do the whole midnight launch thing.
All right, sick. And then I'll fly back. Done. Or I wait until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning and do it.
You got the fucking money for that, right? You can do that. You're good, right?
Sure. No worries, man. No worries. YouTube money, man.
Last minute fucking flight. Yeah, YouTube money. Sorry. There was a bunch of bullshit stuck in my throat there for a second.
Let's get started on with the first article.
I mean, we've been touching dicks too much.
We have been. No Man's Sky gets a big update, including survival mode, base building. No Man's Sky changed a great deal this morning.
The shit they had promised right out the gate, they finally releasing it. But yeah, continue.
No Man's Sky got a changed a great deal this morning, getting new modes, a ton of gameplay tweaks thanks to update 1.1, the largest one yet. With this patch, No Man's Sky is now broken into 3 modes: normal, original, No Man's Sky, creative, base building mode, survival, which developers describe as much more challenging endurance experience. The folks behind No Man's Sky said that patch 1.1, they're calling Foundation Update, is the first of many free updates. Too late. Sorry, man. Way too late.
First of all, I like how it's the Foundation Update, which basically means this is the foundation of all the gameplay that was supposed to originally be there, but no longer. It wasn't on release because they're a bunch of lying shitheads, and they need to all be beaten over top of the head and taken their fucking creative licenses away at this fucking point in time. Yeah. Way to go, dudes. You're mint. You're beautiful. You're a bunch of retards. Thank you for taking our money. Thank you. Luckily for me, I only paid like $20 for mine because
Dude,
I bought
I
it from
paid full
D2A.
retail for that digital. That was one of the games that was one of the games this year that I bought digitally and burnt me. So this is why I'm really reluctant to go in now and buy digital games.
I'm actually at that point myself. Like I'm not even digital games. I'm at the point where I'm only going to buy the games I know for a fact that I'm going to enjoy playing. Instead of getting burnt by buying all these major big games. So it's one of those things, it's like, I'm going to be playing a lot of old fucking games, I feel. And I'm okay with that, because I have a back catalog of PlayStation 1, PS2, and PlayStation games that I've not fucking beaten yet, because I'm a dumbass. Like, you just making Rowie fly?
Yeah, making him fly around the screen. Why not? He's a laser tag god. Fuck. He does what he wants to do. Rowie, did you go in and check out, did you check out No Man's Sky? Did you endure that pain?
Okay, so I work for a retailer that did it, and I'm usually, unless it's a franchise that I know, something that there's been super amounts of hype for, I usually don't jump on hype trains at all.
Yep.
But I don't buy new games unless it's a franchise that I love and enjoy and all that sort of shit.
Yep.
And that's burnt me as well. I mean, look at Street Fighter 5. Ooh.
What's wrong with Street Fighter 5? I haven't played it yet, but you would think that this is a new Street Fighter, right? Like,
it's
let's
too
do it.
slow for me.
Okay,
They've changed the mechanics, and if you've ever seen a vagina by itself, it's not for me. Which side is that? Opposite side.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
It's a little bit in the corner.
Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're doing it for audio.
Okay.
So yes, your story about
So yeah, I didn't buy No Man's Sky, and I'm so glad I didn't. I think I have a copy of it now because I had a free copy shelled out to me from head office.
Cool.
But I literally have not even put it in the station. It's just sitting.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. In short, too long didn't read. Fuck that game.
Yeah. I thoroughly believe in at least that train of thought for that game. It's just not something that is welcome at this stage, right? Like it's just been going way too long in the tooth. I think that the development behind that game itself has been very questionable at best, and what we get now at this end is just a complete load of bullshit, man. I think it's going to be something that they should have just left. I think at this stage, if they just backed away from it, which they were doing, they were on the retreat, and they were just sort of like, hey, we're not supporting it anymore, but don't say it to anyone. Then people start asking questions. What's going on, No Man's Sky? And they just didn't say anything. I think they would have gotten away with not the perfect crime, but they would have gotten away clean on this one. Unfortunately, because they're going to go back and revisit the franchise, put a new expansion out for it, put some new modes out for it. I think it brings it back. It brings all that shit stuff back. Sure, you could go back in and say that, hey, we're going to save the franchise. It's still a little bit too late, I believe, at this stage.
100%.
Yeah, talking about franchises that are coming back out of nowhere. So I don't know about you guys, but first of all, I don't really know what Rowie's age is. He's probably an old bastard. But
no, it's a mystery.
Or is he young? Is he a young bastard? I don't know.
Well, have a look at me, Ark. How old do you think I am, buddy?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna say like about 22, 23.
Oh, really?
You look like you're 30. You look like you're 33, man.
I'm 28, man.
Okay.
I love how you're swinging both sides. Too young? I'll just go wait on 60.
And we'll see how that goes.
So I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you guys, but like back in the day, like whenever I was a teen, like there was still arcades.
Arcades.
Like everywhere. It was really cool to go play on one and like have like a fucking blast there. So apparently, VOLLEYGON is an arcade cabinet that wants to bring people together. So this is a particularly basically a arcade kind of setup little game that somebody's been designing, and they're basically putting it in an old cabinet. They put it in a little cabinet, and they're doing all this kind of cool shit. And it like brings me to the question: are they like these guys trying to bring arcades back, or they felt like this would be a cool little fucking arcade kind of like game to set up and have you guys play it? So there's the question I ask you guys.
I think this is just another. Hey, dude, we should make something retro, man, and like bring it out. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is what I think. really cool, novel idea. Really, like bringing back like an arcade cabinet for. I mean, at this stage, I don't think arcades really exist in the Western world. I mean, I know over in Asia they're huge. Like I went overseas a couple of years ago, and they had like an arcade, and you can sit down and play.
I know, like in fucking like Japan, arcades are still huge.
Yeah,
fucking then again in Japan, like dude, they still release games for like the fucking Super Nintendo and shit.
Well, that too, but like you go to the arcade and you could bring your own keyboard and mouse and play Counter-Strike. You could play CS:GO like at the arcade with like coin operated shit. Like it was insane. But like that I think in the Western world, I think that's sort of relatively gone, and a lot of the things around arcades now are barcades. So it's sort of like, hey, do you want to let's go to a place that has arcade machines and stuff.
That or they're a fucking like a coffee shop kind of setup.
Yeah.
They're not even arcades. They're just got computers and game stations where you can go play them. They don't have the old arcade boxes or shit like that.
Exactly.
Which kind of sucks because like I really miss those days of like fucking sitting down and playing like Mortal Kombat on the fucking arcade machine was so much fun to play. That and Street Fighters and shit. And like putting a quarter up and waiting for your turn, like just and go, man. I remember doing that kind of shit. It was a lot of fun. And then like they kind of got rid of it. The only real places I now know of that like have arcades like that are like roller rings and shit. And like who goes to those? Who
goes to roller rings anymore? I used to live at one. I used to live at the Stafford one.
Did you?
Yeah, I used to no shit. I used to live there. And then I used to do only used to go on Saturdays and Sundays, like when I was at school. But Saturdays I would go to the morning session, which was like 10 to 2, and then I would come back and do the night session, which was like 7:30 to like 10:30, and then do that Saturday and Sunday. Like no shit, it is the best way to get fit. And if you're tiny and relatively athletic, and you get a hockey stick in your hand, dude, you can like make amazing things. So I can have. And I played inline hockey for the team at Stafford for a little bit, but I think these sort of arcade things, yes, it's cool to do a harken back to that sort of stuff. I just think arcade machines these days take up way too much space, especially when you have when people are renting out places to set these things up. It costs a lot of money to do it, so you're not going to have like all of the greatest machines.
I agree with that. Like it can take up a lot of space, but so can a computer. I mean, it generally like to sit down and have a computer, it's the same amount of space as like somebody standing at an arcade machine. Just because of the layout of the tables and stuff. So I mean, it's not really. I feel like it's not really one of those things of being there's not enough room for an arcade. It's more to me that like kids just don't like that kind of stuff anymore when they can just sit at home.
Yeah.
But nobody wants to go out and socialize. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't want to leave my house. The sun's out there. It's bright, and then people want to kill me with like kindness. Fuck them.
Would be cool though, Rowie, for like either Spawn Point or Bartronica to have maybe one of these machines. Might be cool.
Yeah, and I'm sure they'll probably.
They probably will. I mean, they've got like most of the barcades and stuff that exist now these days generally just go after the classic popular machines. They'll have like a Twilight Zone pinball machine. They'll have a Street Fighter machine. They'll have like a GameCube set up with like Mario Kart and do stuff like that.
Yeah, Mario Kart, fucking Smash Brothers, which we got a big chain around us that's called Dave and Buster's. I don't know if you guys got any of those.
No, hell no. It's
so like they're huge. They're huge places. Basically, they're the same kind of thing. They're like bar games. Fucking. So it's like all kinds of games everywhere to play. And like I actually was at one. It was the first time I ever went, and like a bunch of guys were playing fucking Smash Brothers. And being drunk and playing that game with people that are friends and randoms, probably not a good idea because like 3 bar fights broke out over that fucking game.
Oh yeah, of course.
Hilarious. As I'm sitting there taking a drink and eating my wings, I'm just watching these like 4 grown men beat the whole shit out of each other.
Yeah, dude.
Because somebody was fucking juggling and corner whoring, which was hilarious to hear them yell about.
That's crazy. That's crazy. On to our next article, right? Talking about corner shops and talking about like just weird, strange, little interesting things that I never thought I would see happen. But one of the Australian retailers, you guys know it as GameStop over in the States. We call it EB over here. I think there are some EB stores over in Canada, and
they're cunts. They're just cunts.
Yeah, I know your favorite place to hang out. Yeah. But they're now selling the Steam Controller in Steam Link. I actually went in there the other week, like last week, and they do have them on the shelves like right now. I think this is kind of cool now that you have like these sort of retailers, well, this retailer specifically, that is now sort of not just like just a one-stop like just a one shot. Hey, we're gonna just sell video games, or and sell some
Well,
little bit of merchandise.
they're also well, I feel like they're trying to turn into fucking over here. We got a place called Hot Topic and shit
Yeah.
like that.
We know what that is.
I feel like I feel like that's what they're trying to fucking do. They're like the Hot Topic of video games, and like it's like, guys, no offense, I don't want to walk into a fucking place here and buy a T-shirt from you. Now, the controllers and the Steam links, that I can agree with that because that's related to games. I don't need to buy fucking apparel from them, pop figures from them, and all this other shit. It's basically cluttering up an area that, like, I go walk into one. First of all, I don't know how big your guys' fucking EBs are and all that shit. But, like, the one I go to is like this fucking little tiny hall of a fucking place. Okay, so it's not that fucking big, and right in the front, they have all this fucking merchandise that you got to get through to get back to the games. And like, last time I was there, I actually drop kicked one of their fucking shelves out of my fucking way.
Oh shit!
Because it was like right in my fucking front, like right in front of me. And like the guy was like, "What the fuck was that for?" I'm like, "I can't fucking fit through. I'm a 6'5" guy, and it's kind of wide, man. You expect somebody else that's like twice my size to get through this fucking thing? You need to get this shit the fuck out of the way." Like I just don't feel like this is the fucking place to be doing. Like have all this shit right in fucking front when you guys come in. As I said, I don't know how your guys is set up, but every single one I've been to for like the last like year and a half since they fucking been changing this over is like all this merchandise shit right in your fucking way when you first come up and all the games in back. That's cool. How about this? How about you do what fucking not Hot Topic, but oh god, there's Spencer's. How about you fucking do what Spencer's does, okay? How about you take the really important shit that everybody wants to see and put that up front? There's your games, and you put all the fucking merch in back, so it's not in our fucking way.
That's well the way that ours is set up, most of them are set up here is like they generally have like they basically go straight for the walls, right? They cover the walls, so it's like usually merch is like in the middle at the back, and then you got Xbox on one side of the store, you got PlayStation on the other side of the store.
And that's how it used to be in ours, but like as I said, like they moved all the merchandise right in fucking front, and you can't walk through half the time because there's just merchandise right in your fucking way.
That sucks, Roy.
Yes.
Your retail experience, my friend. What would you do if, like, suddenly one day the retail you work for started bringing in like EB stuff? Because I know they bought
They started bringing in fucking plugs.
They bought that Geek joint, whatever the fuck it is, ThinkGeek. They bought ThinkGeek back in the day. That's why there's all this merch now flowing into those stores.
Yeah, but they're still separating them. So some stores, like the City Store, still do EB and Zing, and then like the sort of like the basement or tacked onto the back, and it's still sort of segregated from the gaming stuff.
Yeah,
that'd be fine. I could agree with that. That'd be just fucking fine. But
a lot of like just the standalone EB stores still do just like they might have a little rack of clothing or something like that. And I think it's not so much for the people that are going in there to buy games. It'd be for the parents or the grandparents that are like, oh, my kid likes this shit. My grandson likes this shit. What should I get? Oh, look, there's a T-shirt. Cool, that's cheaper than that.
No, Grandma, get a fucking game. He doesn't want a T-shirt.
Just get us a fucking voucher, Grandma. That's all I fucking want.
Exactly. It's fucking. Like I had the same problem. Like my folks are like, "What would you like for Christmas?" It's like, you know what I really like for Christmas? You guys just give me gift cards.
Just give me a gift card. Yeah, exactly.
Or money. One of the two.
Bad.
Socks and jocks. Fuck it. I'll say it. I'm old. Socks and jocks, man. That's all you need.
Boxers and underwear. That's like
that's
boxers and fucking socks.
Yeah, dude.
Always. It's like, all right. It's like the only clothes I need: boxers and underwear, because I buy my own clothes throughout the fucking year. I'm a big boy. I can dress myself.
That's exactly it. Socks and jocks.
And then the other one, is okay. What do you want for Christmas? It's like, well, first of all, I would like you guys not to buy my Christmas and my birthday gifts in the fucking one. I know my birthday's like 3 days away from Christmas, but fuck off.
That sucks.
I don't do that to you guys, but whatever. It's cool. And the other part about it is like, just give me money. I could use the money a lot better than I can use fucking like a nice T-shirt or something. Because guess what? I typically try to buy fucking clothes for myself throughout the year. If I can't, I'm good. I have like 3 pairs of jeans. I don't go anywhere too important. And like 100 different T-shirts that I'm good to wear, and so I'm good. I don't need anything else. Just underwear and fucking socks. I'm good, and then just money. Well, I'm just saying.
Talking about money and a game that has a lot of money in it from the community, but a speedrunner wants to change how people think about Dota 2. By now, it's become increasingly common knowledge that certain players like to race through video games so you can complete them in the fastest. A small niche of players even hold the record for speedrunning MOBAs. the fucking Speedrunner mobile. The first Super Mario Bros. Beaten under 5 minutes. Dishonored 2, which came out earlier this month, has already been completed nearly half an hour. But games like League of Legends have records as well. Someone beat a match against 5 bots solo in just 6 minutes and 7 seconds. And last week, a player by the name of Mecha Razium defeated Dota 2's Roshan in just 1 minute 33. Solo. Yeah, solo.
I was gonna say, yeah, is that like, I'm assuming that's just solo play. Like, that's cool and everything. Like, okay, speedrunning is something that I think is kind of cool. I'm trying to see these guys try to beat these within the limits of the game without actually cheating. I mean, like, some people glitch it, which is fine, because it's one of those things. It's in the game. If you can glitch and run it, go ahead.
Yep.
That being said, like, I don't see Dota as a speedrun area. I really don't. I mean, like, yeah, I guess solo versus solo, but that's how fast can you beat, like, the character on the game. And I mean, like, I don't know how high he's putting up the difficulty or any of that stuff. Is he doing it the hardest he fucking can, or is he doing it, like, the lowest he can? What the fuck is going on here? But, like, this is okay. So Dota is a game that is designed to be played with multiple people. It's not really a solo thing. Yes, there's solo bots, but those bots are nowhere near as difficult as the motherfuckers you would take online. I mean, there's guys that could fucking wipe the floor with the bots. They could probably, like, beat this in, like, under fucking 6 minutes. They probably do it like 4, maybe less. Who fucking knows? But that's the point. It's one of those moments where I don't completely agree that this is, like, a viable fucking thing. But hey, what do I fucking know? I don't speedrun.
Yeah. Rowie.
Yeah, look, okay, you know how many hours I haven't...
You got like 3, don't you?
Yeah, 3,500 hours.
There you go.
3,500?
Yeah.
In Dota.
Yeah.
Now, my issue... I mean, like, I'm all for speedruns as far as them being a thing. Like, people do enjoy them. They're not my thing. Again, vagina by itself, not for me. It's for some people. But
he wants the dick and
like,
balls.
With Mario, for example, every fucking game is the same. You fucking turn that game on. With that, you're learning where everything is. It's not just about, oh, I'm going to run from fucking the left side to the right side and be done. It's like you've got to know every single intricate detail about that level to be able to jump from this one to this one.
Wouldn't a MOBA make it a little bit different? Because like
that's exactly what I mean. Like,
they have different actions.
They're talking about beating 5 bots in 6 minutes or whatever. But the thing is that each time you play, different bots are going to bring different things. There's too many variables.
Yeah.
And like, as someone that's as I said, someone that's played Dota, beating Roshan solo in that amount of time, that's baller. That is like. You see, like, teams of 5 beating Roshan in, like, more time than that. But I don't think they deserve accolades. I don't think they deserve a round of applause and a world record title and all that sort of shit.
Well, what is a world record title these days other than you just proclaiming that you can do it the fastest? Like, there was a movement that went around probably about 5 years ago of this dude that was doing like all of these stupid things on the thing, like, oh, how many times can you like put sunglasses on and take them off? Okay, cool, that's a world record for that. How many times can you like pick your nose and flick it? That's a world record for that, right? Like just everyday menial shit and just doing it X amount of times and going, I have world records and like fucking everything. It's like, yeah, but like, you're obviously the first person to do it. If you can hold it for a year, then...
Yeah, I can agree. Like, on that, it seems kind of stupid, and that's kind of what I feel like this MOBA is kind of doing. The guy's like, I can beat it the fastest. It's like, okay, cool. That's not really a world record, though.
Yeah.
Speedruns to me aren't fucking multiplayer games. Speedruns to me are like single player games. They're designed for fucking single player as fast as you can beat the game in a single player. That's why, like, whenever this comes up, it's one of those moments where I just don't agree that it is worth anything. It's like, okay, cool, you can beat it that fast. Maybe you get a pat on the back or like a smack on the ass, whichever you feel like. That's cool. But yeah, no, Guinness Book of World Record, I don't feel like that's one of those fucking things. I don't think you blame, like, I think you don't fucking get anything for that one. So
just quickly, I've actually broken the world record for sitting in this chair the longest.
That specific chair, right? I used to own that chair. Can you just lean forward and just show me the look at the back of that chair? Because I'm sure the last chair that I had was that exact same. Is that the executive from Officeworks? I had that chair, and it's got the sides that have stuff on the sides. Is that like for your armrest? It's like there's like material on the armrest, right?
Yeah,
I had that chair. I fucking had that chair.
Is it not a cloud?
Yes. It is a
It's a
cloud
fucking-
until you sit in it so much that like the padding gives out and you're just like, the fuck is going on here, man? I'm literally just sitting in.
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
nothing
see,
right
I
now.
don't have that problem. It's still a cloud for me. This one's actually no,
Oh,
my second one.
yep. Yeah, I went through two of them as well.
It's worth the $700, yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Now, talking about stuff that you guys apparently gone through and all that jazz, in case you need to pick up some new shit. So, we got some of the best Cyber Monday game deals available right now. And this is just a couple from Amazon. This isn't like a fucking full list because, first of all, that takes a lot of research. Second of all, I'm lazy, so I don't feel like doing it. And so, right now, one of the two top deals is if you guys don't have an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4, currently you can go to Amazon, pick yourself up a fucking Xbox One for $50 less than the actual retail price. Meaning, right now you can get the 1 terabyte Battlefield 1 bundle down to $255, which is $45 left. There's also the 500 gigabyte Minecraft model, and then that's down to $212, which is $38 less. On top of that, the PS4 one is right now you can pick it up on there. It is the I think it's the console day. It's the pre-Black Deal, whatever fucking sale. But apparently you can get $60 off that right now if you guys want to go over there. So a couple deals going on. There's also some stuff for controllers, Slims and shit like that. PS4 Slims. They're right now down by $50. As well as plus a $50 Amazon gift card thrown in on top of it if you'd like to pick that up. Some of the controllers are also for the Xbox have also been knocked down in price for you guys if you would like to go take a look at those. But besides that, there's a couple of deals right there for you. There's also the Wii controller, which is now down to $37. So, I mean, lots of cool shit. So if you guys haven't picked up your stuff.
Cool shit aside, there you can literally get a 5-pound bag of fucking gummy bears, gold bears, for $10. Rowie, I'm going in. Also think, what else we got here? You can get a Blue Yeti microphone for $90. That's not too bad.
Rebo, shit, man.
Shut up, man.
Actually,
That's my guilty pleasure. They're the ones you soak in vodka. They soak it on with the best.
Yeah.
So, and on top of that, guys, for all of Overwatch fans, and since all three of us happen to be like right now, you can get Overwatch for $35 on fucking Black Friday, as well as apparently down on Cyber Monday. It's gonna be down by another $33 on top of the original price, so about $35 again. So you guys can pick it up there. You can also pick up the card game Exploding Kittens. I don't know if any of you motherfuckers have played that.
Yeah.
If you haven't, go try it out. It is hilarious.
Good game.
The oatmeal, yeah.
For those folks going currently into wanting to start streaming, they actually have a Blue Yeti that's also been knocked down in price. You guys can go find out the full details by clicking on the links, as well as a new headset and mouse that's also been down in price. There's all kinds of cool fucking deals. There's a whole new wireless router up now that you guys can get for fucking lower price. Just cool shit on top of cool shit. And apparently, you guys can even pick up the fucking Vive. Apparently, but like updating now, it's $699 plus a $100 gift card at Microsoft if you go pick up the Vive. Which I don't know about that one.
I had a friend.
I don't think I'd want to wipe my ass with that.
I had a close friend of mine, Hades Blogger, so shout out to you, bro. But he went and bought a Vive. It showed up, and
Did he?
when it showed up, I'd already used the Vive like previously at like Intel events and stuff. And he's like losing his shit over it, right? And like, you know, as you do, new toy, all that sort of stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, just wait, dude. Just wait until the penny drops. Wait until he goes, oh fuck, the experience is just that. It's, you know, it's like,
it's just the experience.
as cool
it's like 3D.
Yeah,
it was like 3D. It was cool for a little while, and then everybody kind of woke up and was like, yeah, this is kind of shit.
Yeah, exactly. And as cool as you know, it is the first couple of times you use it. It's sort of like a one-trick pony, and it sort of like dies off. This is why I'm really interested to see how they do the next lot of stuff.
Talking about kind of shit. So anybody that just picked up the new Skyrim Special Edition shit, and it's now down to $25 as well.
Yeah, no. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff with Aussie retailers here that was like all those games that just came out, right? Like they're
Call of Duty
half
Infinite
price.
Warfare
They're
is
all half
also
price
now.
It's so ridiculous.
XCOM 2. So yeah, that's fucking great. There's all kinds of shit that have been knocked down in price. So you guys go get from Amazon. Like most of this shit is all based off from Amazon. They do a good job of knocking stuff down. The problem is, damn, doesn't that just suck that you guys went out and picked up all those brand new games for full price, and they're already having to have price.
I'm hoping that everyone learns for next year, so that next year, it's everyone goes, "Oh, we're gonna wait until Black Friday sales," and then retailers are like, "Fuck, we need to get rid of the stock," and they end up selling it for a little bit cheaper. But like
talking about shit that's really saddening though. So this actually is this hurts me right here because I'm a big fan of the series. I actually have the full box set and lots of figurines, which that's my guilty pleasure. Firefly's shepherd, Ron Glass, died at 71. So he kicked the bucket just recently. I think it was a couple days ago. So he, Ron Glass, if you guys don't know who he is, he played the Shepherd Brooks on the acclaimed Josh Whedon show Firefly, and follow-up film Serenity and all that kind of stuff, where he actually died in the film. So if they ever made a second one, he'd be out, even though Dibs' favorite character of all time, Wash, is also dead.
Yep.
He doesn't want them. He wants them to re-retcon that shit.
Damn straight.
But he passed away at the age of 71. No other details have really been released yet at this time. Now, that being said, I'm sure there will be some details eventually released. So it's one of those things that's kind of saddening. I mean, he was a good actor. He did a really good job on the TV show. I mean, that's sad.
I think
it's sad.
Yet again, we run into this thing of 2016 of taking on more people, have taken, all these actors and all these entertainers are falling off the perch. It's just an inevitable thing of life, but eventually there's going to come a day where, it's going to be sad to say, and we say this a lot, that the people and the things that we know and we hold dear, there are going to be people out there who do not know what the fuck you're talking about, and it's really, really it's really disheartening in regards to being oh man, this sucks. You're gonna try and keep it in perpetuity. If they do ever decide to bring back Firefly, I think they need to bring in the guy who did Shepard in The Walking Dead. He is not a spitting image of this guy, but I think he could fill the role very well.
I mean, if they did it based off after Serenity, they wouldn't need to bring Shepard in at all because he's dead.
Yeah, true. Spoilers. Fuck. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you haven't watched Serenity that came out early 2000s, what the fuck are you doing? Go watch it.
True.
And you don't know what Firefly is, where the fuck have you been, first of all? Second of all, again, where the fuck have you been?
I've not seen Firefly because I don't think I could mentally deal with only one season.
Well, that's because it's one season and then the movie. The movie wraps everything up. So, you watch the first season and then watch the movie, it's done. Yeah, it does. This movie actually does wrap up the first season. Everything that's going to go down.
It does, yeah. It puts it's a good end cap.
It's not horrible. It's not great. It's Firefly. I mean, Serenity was Firefly. It was perfect. It did exactly what it was supposed to do, and that's all we could ask for. Though, as I said, they did do some stupid shit that was really bad and pissed a couple of people off. Dibs apparently was one of them. I was I'm okay with that. Yeah. I'm I love the character, but I was okay with it. It was cool.
It's look. Firefly's a good series. Just don't go into it going, I'm going to be experiencing the best thing that it is ever. Because if you go into anything with a super high expectation, you're kind of just you're setting yourself up to fail.
That being said, Firefly was actually one of those things. I don't think anybody actually was hyped for Firefly, and then it turned out to be just a really, really well written sci-fi show, and that's what it was. I mean, Josh Whedon did a really good job of writing a really good fucking TV show, and we all kind of fell into it and enjoyed it. And then was it ABC or NBC? I don't remember who the fuck had it on their show. They basically went, was it NBC? They fucking ripped the fucking carpet out from underneath them. No, we're good. We don't need you anymore. We want more fucking American Idol so we can watch all the people be like, they sing so good. Yeah, you fucking idiot.
True, that's so true. Speaking about shows that are going in weird directions, man. There's a show called The Magicians. I don't know what the fuck they're calling TV shows these days, but I'm pretty sure it's what is it? What do they do? They do magic. Oh, Magicians, right? Yeah, cool. We'll just call that. But Magicians is going full Game of Narnia in season 2. The latest trailer for season 2, Sci-Fi's The Magicians, has 4 characters leaving the real world behind, embracing insane Narnia-ness of the original book series. 2 kings, 2 queens, and a weird goat man for some reason. Fucking hell, man. Do they want to literally just want to do like Narnia the TV show. Mr. Tumless, what the fuck is going on?
Mr. Tumnus, don't touch me there.
I didn't realize that Sci-Fi have all these shows under their belt. It seems like every
they
time
do.
I look,
Yeah,
there's like 20 new shows.
Yeah, they actually do have a bunch of new fucking shows, and I just realized we actually are missing an article right now.
Yeah. So what was that? What was that TV show, bro? You might know this. The Sci-Fi TV show about the aliens that invaded and the resistance that is fighting it. Is it called the Resistance?
No, that was
Fallen Skies.
Yeah,
Fallen Skies.
Yeah,
That
Fallen
was
Skies.
a sick TV show.
I'm not a geek.
Yeah, I know. I remember watching that.
Dude,
that
was
like
is that still on? Like, I didn't think I watched the last season. It was alright. It got alright.
Dude.
No, okay. So what
Cyberpunk.
happened was what happened was they like left it with a fucking huge fucking like cliffhanger, and then they never fucking touched it again. I have no idea what they planned for it or what, but I think it got canceled. I want to say it did get canceled.
That was
But that's like Stargate Universe, dude. Like it was doing really well. Like everybody was like, "Wow, Stargate Universe is actually pretty good." I mean, it's not Stargate, but it's actually pretty good. It's well written and characters are fucking entertaining. And then like they got cut. Like, Sci-Fi has a lot of shit to do. Like they did that to Capricorn as well. I think they like fucking.
Didn't they do that? Didn't they do Atlantis as well?
Capricorn.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Atlantis ran its full course. That reminds me of that. They were
supposed to come back for another season, and they were like, "No, it's good where it's at." And then like basically they like wrote a like quick ending to it, and like they wrapped it up.
There was a show that they were shooting on the Gold Coast that had Josh Wheaton's name behind it. It was about these guys that went back in time. They had to repopulate some shit, and they went to like a different planet or a different universe, and there were dinosaurs that were around, and they.
Oh yeah, I know what
What's
you're
that
talking
called?
about.
What's that show called?
Fuck me, man. I watch it all the time. I can't remember what it's called right now.
Is it still going?
Oh. No, they canceled it. It was one season. It was one fucking season. Oh my god! Like I can pull up my Netflix. It's like right on my. It's like on the first page of my Netflix because I watch it all the time because I want them to make a second season.
Dinosaurs walking around.
Yeah. So
No,
the big thing behind that show, right, that was filmed on the Gold Coast. The whole thing was filmed on the Gold Coast. I know this.
Yeah, it was really well done.
Because my cousin is in that show. She was in that show as an extra. She was in like a fair few times. She was in that show.
Sonny Moore, yeah.
Yeah, Sonny Moore. Yeah, Skrillex. The funny thing behind that show is like they tried to they didn't have a budget to make their own weapons, so they got Nerf guns and repainted them. And that was like the ongoing joke behind that show. It's like, man, no budget to film it, but. That was a good thing. That was a good case for, hey, look, this show didn't hit its stride, never had a chance to hit its stride, and they canned it way too early. And I think that brush that they painted with that is what they painted a lot of really good.
It was Primeval. It was Primeval. Thank you to the.
Was it Primeval? Is that the one?
Yeah, Primeval.
Really?
Thank you to some of the audience.
I thought it was called something else.
Yeah.
I thought it was called something else. Oh, yeah, fair enough.
No, it was apparently it's Primeval. It's like it's right now. I don't know if you guys are watching the 100 or it's like the 100.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just fucking watching that. I love that series. That finally got its third season released. I'm like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's fucking on
Gotta get
Netflix
in
right
on
now. Third season is on Netflix right now. I haven't sat down and watched it yet because I'm just like, I'm really worried about watching shit nowadays because like, each season of a good series seems to be getting worse for some reason. And I'm just like, ooh, you dicks.
No. Just real quickly before we finish the TV series section,
Okay.
I'll ask you guys a question. Your guilty pleasure TV show. Everyone has one. Everyone has one that they're like, I wouldn't say this out in public, but you know, like may as well put it out there, right?
Ooh.
Gilmore Girls, Roy.
Like you mean like
Okay.
you mean like something so bad that you like watch it, or just something like no dude would like respectably watch?
No, yeah, one or the other. So something that you wouldn't say to
Yeah.
people, "Hey man, I watched this TV show," and people would be like, "Fuck you doing, dude?"
I mean, I think like the closest one might be Friends, but like Friends is fucking.
Yeah, but
funny.
Friends is
Like,
acceptable. Like
I think that's the
Vintage, yeah.
closest one. I think that's like the closest one I can think that I might watch that like people might scratch their head and look at me about. So I don't really watch any of the big name TV shows or any of the shit from like the last like 20 years that like even remotely like Gilmore Girls. Never actually watched it. Never liked it. Any of that kind of shit. I'm one of those guys. Now I've watched Golden Girls, but I think like almost every fucking straight
Everyone's
guy's
seen
watched
Golden Girls, man.
Golden
Fucking
like,
May and
it's
shit.
like
Those guys.
I would bang a couple of those old bras. No,
shit.
but like it's one of those things. It's like it's I don't know, man. I don't have a guilty pleasure show. I really don't.
Really?
Like, now I think about it. Like I have a niche of shows I like to watch, but like not guilty.
Okay, so yesterday, Mog comes home. I was doing
Oh,
my
God.
stream thing as I normally am. Yeah, went and sat with her, and she's on her iPad watching Netflix. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, watching Gilmore Girls. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm going to play my DS. You want to pop it on the TV just so there's something to watch? Man, they should have renamed that show the Chandler Bing Girls. Like, it is just fucking all sarcastic sass. And we watched 4 episodes. And like it was something that like back when I was younger, my mum used to watch it, and it was just on the TV, and I remembered some of the quips and shit like that, and I was just like, this show, every episode's the fucking same. It's just
What you don't know is the actual
do the thing then. Why haven't you done the thing yet? I'm doing the thing. It's like
the actor
Fuck.
Chandler Bing actually wrote all the dialogue for it. You just
Yeah.
don't know about it.
oh
You
fucking
just-
hell,
you
could I
are-
be any more of a Gilmore Girl? Fuck off. But Mog wants to watch it because of the new series the new series that's come out, and she's
Yeah,
like, everyone's
it's
fucking
like
banging
kinda
on
like-
about it.
Kinda like
I
fucking
need to
Fuller
watch
House or
it.
some shit like that.
I don't think she can deal with it either, though, to be honest. My guilty pleasure, though, but it's not really guilty pleasure because it's something that I don't mind admitting to people.
Yep.
And it's the Avatar series, man. Like,
Oh, dude, no, that's not a guilty pleasure, bro.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a fucking
no,
good show,
no,
dude.
that's-
That's a good show. I don't give a fuck
mean,
how
like,
old you are, man. That's a good show.
We were talking about. I don't think anybody like. I think almost everybody has a certain cartoon they like to watch.
Mhm.
It doesn't fucking matter anymore. That's just the fucking staple. If you don't like a cartoon, you don't like a cartoon when you're an adult at this point in time, it's like, wow, you're not even fucking human. Get the fuck out.
Yeah,
man.
true.
You're supposed to have like one cartoon you like. It doesn't matter if it's like Family Guy or something like that. There's like one cartoon you like no matter what. And it's like, yeah, I don't think I have one that I mind telling people like I've watched. Like whenever anybody asks me, what's the first anime I got into? Oh, Sailor Moon. But like everybody's like, oh, that's fucking hilarious. I'm like, yeah, but I was watching the uncut, uncensored version. They're like, wait, what's the difference between that? Oh, you know, it's not exactly
Chicken's real.
adult. Yeah, they're fucking like. Let's put it this way: there's an episode where Sailor Moon Serena gets drunk, goes into a bar, gets hit on by some guy, and leaves with the bar with the guy. Okay, that's what I'll say about the uncut, uncensored version.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's not really for kids. It's more for adults. So like that was the first anime ever I watched. So like it's like I might now understand why I like really dark animes that are more adult suggested than fucking really cutesy cartoon things that make me want to go, oh, fuck was it?
I got one, and like I think this is like this falls similar into fucking those realms, but recently because I got caught up on the Flash and Arrow like pretty fucking hard.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Legends of Tomorrow.
Vixen?
Legends of Tomorrow.
Have you seen the cartoon called Vixen they do as well?
No, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that yet.
Oh.
So not necessarily a show that you would parade around and go, "Hey, man, this is fucking sick," and it's not necessarily a good show.
It is kind of sick though.
It's
I mean, like,
okay.
I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you. It's not like the best.
Yeah.
But like fitting into that world now, they brought Supergirl into that world now too.
Yep.
Like if you guys don't know, just first of all, a little bit of tidbit for you guys. There's now there's going to be a 4-episode premiere of a crossover with Legends of Tomorrow, Green Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl starting on CWB for like the next like fucking 4 days, starting Monday. So go watch it if you haven't. It's fucking awesome. I don't know if you guys. I don't think you guys got the CWB. You guys got what?
we watch TV shows the other way.
Okay. Well, you guys can watch it that way when they come out as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, dude, I fucking agree. Like, it's not the best, but it's fucking so much fun to watch it because they aren't fucking dark and gritty. Like okay, so the TV shows for the DCU that are on television, because that's what a TV show is. I don't know why the fuck I'm explaining that. Are fucking really comical, really upbeat, a lot of fun. Where the DCU movie universe is really fucking dark and gritty, and no one seems to like that shit, which I don't think anybody's picking up on yet. So if you want to see a really cool DC universe, go watch the TV shows because they have nothing to do with the fucking stuff in the movies going on. Like nothing, not a fucking thing.
Which is a shame. It's an absolute shame.
Which is a shame. Like it's sad when the fucking TV shows have better praise than the fucking movies.
Oh yeah.
Where the Marvel Cinematic Universe has done the smartest thing, I feel, and they've actually taken like all the movies and all the TV shows and retconned them all together. It's like it's all one fucking thing, 110%. Anything you see on Marvel happened in the DC universe on movies or the TV. It's all fucking one timeline.
Yep, absolutely. So we're moving to the next thing. A bit of a weird.
No. It's like we lost an article which I'm gonna talk about now.
Okay.
So because like somehow it got deleted. James Gunn is currently working on a TV show that is kind of a mix between Hunger Games meets Office Space. It's called the Belko, is what it's called, and it's coming out next year. He released Tweezer. They released a teaser trailer for it. Have you got
the? Is that article in the thing?
Yeah. No, it's in there. It's in there now. Just gotta grab it real quick. It's right underneath the magic one.
Yep. Cool. Yep. Go.
So what it is apparently there's a dog attacking a child upstairs. No, it's my brother. So what it is actually something really cool. I can't wait to see it. Basically, the Belko experiment, our battle royale for taxpayers, is a collaboration between Gunn and Wolf Creek writer-director Greg McLean. It's a bloody gore fest about a group of Americans who work for a nonprofit in Colombia. One day, sitting out of nowhere, metal doors come sliding down all the building exits and windows, and they are told over the PA that they have to kill their coworkers in order to survive. It's becoming Lord of the Flies simulation and sometimes band together, while others embrace the chaos. So it's kind of one of those things. I want to see it because it's something that's very much just a stable thing, and I can't wait to see what the fuck they do with it.
There have been TV shows that have hinted at this. There was that episode of, I don't remember what TV show it was. I think it may have been The Blacklist. Forgive me if it's not. Where there was a guy that would hold in-house things for sport, and he worked at a lawyer firm, and to bring people in, he was like, okay, cool, you guys, to bring people into this group, we have fights to the death, and if you win, then you win. If you don't, then you're fucking dead. I love this concept. I think it's fantastic. I think it's about time something like this has been done. How well the budget's going to hold out. You don't really need a high class budget for this either, because you can really do really shitty practical effects. Walking Dead taught us that. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think it's fucking sick.
You can do super shitty. You can do super shitty effects, and like everybody's okay with it as long as it. Their favorite character's still alive. Fucking idiots. Go read the manga. Stop watching the TV show. The TV show's trash.
Yeah, true. All right, so on our next article, India's Prime Minister plans for cashless society.
Moving to real news. Moving to real fucking news.
I think this is interesting. So Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, has economic firestorm in his hands following the decision to ban the 500 and 1,000 rupee notes. In his monthly address on Sunday, Modi took his ambitions further with a call for cashless society. According to translations by Routers, Modi said, "I want to sell my small merchant brothers, and I still want to tell my small merchant brothers and sisters, this is your chance to enter the digital world." The ban has removed 80% of the country's currency from circulation and brought commerce in a virtual standstill. But rather than backing up, it appears that Modi is doubling down. We can gradually move to cashless society from a less cash society to a cashless society.
Technically, cash is all cash is just a fucking bill note. It basically represents the amount of the gold that is worth at that point in time. So getting rid of it and actually just putting everything like on a card or something like that would be understandable. Mm-hmm. It would make more fucking sense, because cash is half the time cash is such influx that it's not even worth the fucking paper it's printed on. Half the time nowadays. It's like fucking they influx and they like print out all this shit, and it's really fucking retarded. Where credit would be a lot easier. Credit could actually be fucking monitored correctly and be like, okay, this is how much the gold is worth currently, and during the fucking market, like you just sync the motherfucking thing up with the stock market, what the actual going rate for gold is due to stocks and all that kind of shit. There's your fucking gold right there. Boom, there's the fucking amount you have to pay out. Cool, awesome. Now we put that into a credit form that is electronically linked, cannot be hacked, cannot be touched, and sent out to people when they get paid instead of having to worry about fucking cash. This point in time, guys, half the fucking, I don't know about you, but half of America doesn't even carry cash on them anymore, is what I want to say. They all carry fucking credit cards or some fucking form of plastic. The only people that ever carry cash anymore that I see are the fuckers that are on fucking welfare. And no offense, guys, welfare is a broken system. So fuck it. At this point in time, they need to get rid of fucking cash, work on just actually having a card or some kind of shit like that. And it'd actually be a lot better off than just having like abundance of influctuating bills that don't actually mean dick.
That's true.
I mean,
That's true.
we already know it's a credit-based system, so why not fucking just go digital? Save us from fucking killing like a bunch of trees and shit, and just fucking okay, cool. We got a plastic fucking card. Awesome. We're done. We don't need to reprint no shit.
Roy, your thoughts on cashless society? Yes, no, maybe, possibly, could be a thing.
Yeah, man, look, I'm all for it. I've not carried cash on me for a very, very, very. Usually because I actually don't have any money at all. But yeah, it's I mean, really.
By the way, folks, we are starting a Poor Rowie fund. If you would like to donate now, go to www.thehomelessrowie.com and donate. It's okay.
We're getting Sardu tattooed across his chest. $1,000. This is no fucking lie. This is no fucking lie. Yeah, this is legitimately a thing. If he raises $1,000, he will get Sardu tattooed across his chest.
Sardu.
Sardu.
Not like a little pissy one. It'll be big enough to see from the heavens.
Yeah, he'll lay down.
Get Benny to draw it in his like little cartoon.
He'll lay down and like he'll fucking just like be over there with a telescope going, hey, I see the Great Wall and I see Rowie's fucking tattoo. What the fuck? From space, boys.
On my butthole, it's just 2 fucking W's.
Oh, wow. The cashless society, awesome thing, awesome idea. I think we're very quickly moving that way. The only problem is what happens to like in this article to the corner store. If you want to zip down to the corner store and do that, you have to convert all those people too.
That's not even a fucking problem. I don't know about you guys overseas, but like here in the States, you can actually set up Google with a little Google device that you put on top of it, allow you to fucking swipe cards. It's like $50 for the damn thing. So if you're a corner store, you can basically take payments like that, or you can actually set up for these fucking card readers we got that are $100, and then like there's a rental fee unless you want to just buy them outright or some shit like that.
True.
I mean, like it's not impossible for these little mom and pop stores to have these, especially if you go Google. You don't have to fucking pay anybody. You buy a little fucking adapter, you hook it up, and you slide the card. And you're like, hey, yeah, cool, thanks for the payment. Get the fuck out.
True.
I mean, it's that fucking simple.
Yeah,
there's all kinds of
to hackers and skimmers and all that sort of.
Well, that's first of all, the fucking stock market should be hacked at any point in time, which actually would fluctuate the amount of cash that would be put out and all that kind of shit as well. I mean, it's not improbable for a hacker to just take the piss on anything. Okay, it's not. It has nothing to do with that. Could a hacker like hack into the credit system and do something like that? Yeah, if they're good. But as long as you got good people fucking trying to take them on, half the time these things don't happen because they actually have halfway decent protection. I mean, like, when was the last time you heard the FBI getting fucking hacked? I'm pretty sure that if there was a money system set up, that it would have the highest priority fucking hackers and fucking protection engine installed into it, where it would be almost either impregnable or impossible to get into unless you were a fucking A specialist, B had a crack team of, I don't know, 700 or 800 people fucking trying to hack it. And at that point in time, man, they can take down anything. It doesn't matter who the fuck they are at that point.
I don't know, man. I watched Arrow. I seen Full of City Smoke get into some fucking pretty high-tech shit. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that she could get in. You know?
Enhance.
Enhance. On our last article for today here, San Francisco
Talking about hackers.
Feels straight out of Watch Dogs 2. Interesting.
So what you guys don't know is San Francisco was hacked. Their terminals were hacked, which basically allowed folks to not have any fucking payments, and they got to ride the train for free. Currently, I do believe it's still currently down as they're trying to fix it. But as soon as it happened, apparently they were all calling it basically a footnote right out of fucking Watch Dogs.
Fucking video games made me do it.
Yeah,
just like rap music and Elvis made me do it, man.
Yep, fuck, yeah, right. Rap music and Elvis. Wait, what the fuck did Elvis make you do? Get fat and die on a toilet? Is that what happened?
Well, that's the goal.
That is the
goal?
end game.
I want to die taking a shit on the toilet. That sounds like a great time to me. So it was a cyber attack. Actually, no. Currently, I don't think they said anybody's actually claimed responsibility for it. But currently, the money systems are all out of order, meaning like nobody can actually pay for anything or any of that shit. So instead of turning the trans down, you just get a free fucking time. It's great.
True. True. But that's the problem with the society that is so linked. I mean, obviously, the best way to do it is to be off the grid and not have anything connected and all that sort of stuff. But if the security's up to scratch, it should be fine.
That's what the government does. They have a bunch of fucking here in the States. They have a bunch of people. They have a bunch of fucking things that are off the grid, and they're protected. And then they have fucking dummy systems that are on the grid where they catch people with. That's like
honeypots and
how
stuff.
They do some of that shit. Unfortunately, with a money system, it's almost impossible to take that shit off the grid because it has to connect to the banks and stuff to make sure that card has a way to actually read the system. So anything that has to do with money or any of that is actually impossible to take it off the grid because if you did, it wouldn't work.
True.
That being said, the very fact that they compare this to Watch Dogs, which I'm pretty sure no kid walked over with his fucking cell phone, went, "Yeah, fuck your system," and then walked off. No, I'm pretty sure this was some fat dude in his basement typing up something or something like that.
Yeah,
what we perceive as hackers in video games and TVs aren't what hackers are. They're usually folks that
script kiddies. What we consider is like a hacker is a script kiddie. The hackers dudes will get in, get out, and show everyone where the back doors are, and then those script kiddie dudes go in and then exploit the shit out of that stuff. For the sake of whatever agenda.
Do you want to see where my back door is?
Yeah, go on.
Show us your back door.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of today's show. I'd like to thank everyone that has come out.
Do we have any comments?
We don't have any comments. Anyone from chat? Anyone in the chat want to drop a comment that we can sort of riff on? Kirsty's
don't, guys.
Yep.
If you guys don't understand that we like to see comments, we'd like to be able to read them off, as well as if you guys go to our iTunes, would be really appreciated if you guys download it, as well as leave us a review, tell us how we're doing, because that helps us to improve our stuff, as well as it does help the ratings on iTunes, pushing it up for more people to see, which would be really fucking cool, and it would be like beautiful. If you guys want to, you don't have to, but I am saying we'll send Rowie after you if you don't.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just don't forget as well that we have this goes up on YouTube. There's a YouTube channel associated with all this sort of stuff. It's now off my main channel. It's if you guys head over to filthycreatures.tv, all the links, everything is going to be in there over on that site there. I'm still fleshing that out. I've got to find time to go ahead and sort that site out and do that stuff around there. But if you want to follow the channel over on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/filthycreatures. On Twitter, it's twitter.com/filthycreco. Mr. Rowie, if people want to find you on the internet, where can they find you, sir?
Fucking on the front page of like Australian prisons and fucking crack dens are us and shit.
True words never been spoken by the Pinger Lord himself.
The Pinger God. Rowie AU at Twitter, on all the things, YouTube, on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Rowie AU. I'm the only one in Australia, apparently.
Rowie also did the theme. Rowie also did the theme show for the podcast as well. The theme show, the whole theme show for the podcast. Mr. UgDK, if people want to find you, where can they find you, sir?
You guys can find me about anywhere just by putting in ArcDK on Twitch. It's ArcDKLUJ. I'm currently moving my shit over to Twitch. I'm no longer going to be streaming on YouTube anymore. You guys can catch me over here with just ArcDK, and I'll be doing night streams with just art. So if you guys like watch people just do stupid shit, talk about stupid shit while drawing, you guys can catch me on Beam through ArcDK as well. Those will be the three places, as well as my player.me. So thank you guys so much for hanging out today.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for everyone who has popped in, said hi, all that sort of stuff. You guys are the best. Also, don't forget to check us out on SoundCloud. Leave a comment over there. Let us know. We enjoy those comments. We want to know what your favorite food is. Let's do it that way. Let's start small and build our way up, guys. Until next time, guys, enjoy yourselves. It's been a hell of a day. Enjoy what's going on today, man. Make sure you eat all yellow snow. Have fun. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
X-Go.